Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic that what is brainstorming. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in sessions like thinking sessions in which you want to think about something, about some product, some ideas. So today's topic is very interesting and important for you. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request you please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, the word brainstorming might automatically make you cringe if you are recalling painful hours spent scraping ideas for a history lesson back in school. You can let out a sigh of relief. In knowledge commerce, brainstorming is not busy work. It's a fundamental to unleashing your creativity and finding new ways to reach your audience. Without a brainstorming strategy, how will you generate and vet new ideas? How will your team communicate ideas and bounce strategies off one another? It doesn't have to be hard, and it definitely wouldn't be boring. If you understand brainstorming, you can make it an invaluable part of developing marketing strategies as well as new digital products. Now, what is actually a brainstorming? Friend, brainstorming refers to the practice of generating ideas and putting them down in concrete form, such as on a piece of paper or in a computer program. You can use brainstorming to force your brain to come up with new solutions to problems or ideas about a product. Traditionally, brainstorming is a group activity. The energy of the group helps each person feed off everyone else. In addition to generating ideas, brainstorming can help you weave connected ideas together to form a cohesive whole. However, there is no one correct way to brainstorm. Some people like to storm on their own. A pad of paper and a pen in hand, a cup of coffee is close by. They like to get their ideas on paper before they consider discussing them with others. Meanwhile, other knowledge commerce professionals need engagement with other people to truly get into the brainstorming frame of mind. You might have heard of a brainstorming session. That's exactly what we are talking about here. Why and when you should have brainstorming ideas. If you have a problem you need to solve, or if you are about to embark upon a new project, brainstorming is the best way to get ahead quickly. You will generate ideas fast and move toward a solution or a product more efficiently. However, brainstorming doesn't always happen at the beginning of a project. Have you ever watched the television show House? The characters engage in a technique called differential diagnosis. They look at the set of symptoms a patient has and throw out theories about potential illness of diseases. It's a way to shoot down problems that couldn't be the culprit and to consider diseases that might explain the patient's symptoms. Brainstorming can work in a similar way. If you feel stuck with a current project, engage in some brainstorming to figure out what's wrong, come up with and either discard or to consider potential solutions. So, what are the best conditions for brainstorming? Whether you are brainstorming with a group or by yourself, you need an environment that's conductive to creativity and affords your privacy. You might have a brainstorming session in your office, for example, or in a quiet meeting space such as a coffee shop. Ideally, everyone will be able to contribute evenly to the discussion. You might have to set up rules for letting people speak. It's also a good idea to nominate someone to write down the ideas. That way you have one running list instead of several separate lists. Of course, this doesn't apply if you are brainstorming on your own. You also want to set up for the long haul. Don't start a brainstorming session when two team members have an appointment in half an hour. Give yourself plenty of time to go through the process. Now, what are the 4 basic rules of brainstorming? The basic rules are: generate as many ideas as possible before considering any of them, never criticize another participant's ideas, avoid censoring seemingly crazy ideas, evolve existing ideas to expand on them. While you don't necessarily have to follow these rules, they can prove helpful when you are stuck in a nut in a shell and frustrated by your lack of progress. They help give your brainstorming session direction. They make sense too. First, the more ideas you have, the better. Even if many of them will never come to fruit, you have cleared out the mental problem, so to speak. Second, you don't want to come down on another team member for voicing an idea that you find disagreeable or outlandish. That kind of behavior stunts creativity and thoughts teamwork. Third, crazy ideas can sometimes lead to the best solutions. It's a sign that you are thinking outside the box, which means that you are exercising high level of creativity. And fourth, you don't just use brainstorming to come up with new ideas. You might be able to innovate an old ideas to make them fresh and usable again. Now, what is individual brainstorming? Individual brainstorming occurs when you storm by yourself. It's just you and a piece of paper or electronic device. That's nothing wrong with individual brainstorming. While groups often generate more ideas, you can come up with plenty of solutions or ideas on your own. Once they start flowing, you might have trouble stopping. Later in this video, we will discuss about brainstorming techniques in some other video. Now, what is group brainstorming? Group brainstorming works with the same way as individual brainstorming, except that 2 or more people participate. Everyone gets to throw his or her ideas into the hat, which makes it a social experience as well as a practical one. Have you ever gotten into a conversation with a friend and started talking about an invention or some other idea that captivates you both? As you each toss out idea, you get more and more excited. This phenomena happens when knowledge commerce professions get together for a brainstorming session. Energy levels increase, team members congratulate one another on great ideas, and bonding occurs. Over time, groups that brainstorm together often become more in sync. They know how every other person on the team thinks, so they are able to storm more efficiently. Now, how do you brainstorm the effectively? Effective brainstorming, as we already discussed, require preparation. In addition to the following guidelines, like prepare the group, then present the problem, and then guide the discussion, and in the last take the appropriate action. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.